Also, puso ani ngazo thiringi sa pasangi chajen ta thanda bardo ani ngazo ge yaga ge concept absura ani yagi logar ge puso re ani di membe ge ta ja chewe ta lobju mangbo ji la phendo yo ache do ani ngazo ta tamshi chini ani khashe ji ngazo budi shuye ani di nang lo ne ta thiring ngazo sa pasang Okay, sa pasangi thiring tamshe di chini di ajitinji digi lai ani ajitinji digi lai na mi mang chegi ta khense re ra ani aja mora imbai na ani da phegi na shungi zomba po tanda ngan changma ji zo nang lo la ani changma ye khense cha de re ani aja imbai na da morangi tanda theb inji thone la na all demons new deity any purgatory all demons and the deningba hasaba
oh hasaba the dening
ondigi zomba tanda zomba mangboji gi tigyu di chogri cheje ni thebgi tanda zomri ba cha de re ani aja tanda aja digila cha shawana murang chinju gopso phegim la lobjong che ani de je la tholob di ari gi tanda harvard chukla lobda che ani tanda shimju lobda di ani columbia chukla lobda chimu cha de re ani thiring anjo YindaYin pugu chebegi ani phedru mangboji la aja gi tamshe gyune ani pendo shuk chenbo yongadi ngarang ije yaja yaye ani aja digila la anjo changmagi pepsu yasa ji xue yin ra ani di danyam do dang anjo thiring tamshe di ani namju na shingi ani YindaYin lobju chogi kuran ju gi ta tuzap ngazo yang na shungi lobju khashi ji gen kuran ju thiwa khashi ji godi shure ani di ma shungwala ani thana ju tenji deden lagi ani aji digi lagi ta ngodri di inji thone ji shugire ani di jela aji digi lagi morang tamshe jikche ani di jela nga ju thiwa thilen chayi ani tenji deden la phero nang tenji deden la
just delaying I mean la tenji deden re malo chutui antiring ajitin diki moto injini kyo so Tenzin Dickie is a poet, writer, and a translator. She's the editor of Old Demons and New Deities, 21 short stories from Tibet, an English language anthology of modern Tibetan fiction. She has received the American Literary Translators Association Fellowship and a Fulbright Fellowship for her work. She studied at the Tibetan Children's Village School and has a BA from Harvard University and an MFA from Columbia University. She works at the Buddhist Digital Resource Center in Boston. And one of her quotes is, "Our stories give us comfort, clarity, and a measure of belonging." Thank you, Acha, for your time today.
Ani thoji che deden la ani ti je la ani aji digila kyangi thanda tamshi di ko jungna tiksare
thoche nang tenzi deden ani rinchen kijini bu shu de la sonta pegams thoge me kanshi inele kyanza changma online la dongbu thone te gau chungso ta thangbu de la nge ngarang de she rop sigawra rinchen lawana shire thanda nga gyaga phigim la lukjon shigyo ji che kyanzo thanda Himachal Pradesh hagu yewe lava this chinara Manali kunyu yewe Kulu Manali Valley yorwa hondi gidam dela thanda ta changbu chembu gyu yore bias sangbo lani sangbu sur dela lapta chunchu yore ta pati ul lapta lani ra ti lapta da shija phebe lapta chunchu jire ani nga ta onde la ke kyo che dine salon chi kyo che nge palam la phage la leji re onde chine ani chunju ne tanga laptal salon che ode lapta di thanda changbo bs la jor la swa ani bs di khenza shu yode monsoon chartu ka du ta bat chawa shu phabse changbudi chero rura ani labte gi gigenda jigmi gemba khaminde monsoon lota re shi labte tung chawa da changbudi tung digre ta chulo gyayong mayong hamagoni looking back, it was actually kind of dangerous that there was a school situated right next to this River Bias, that sort of threatened to flood like every monsoon. Ani gigenda digi yonda thonna chije chulo ge yuna mena ta and dine simde ro jilang chulo yasare samna ani labda la thanda di ro ting din dunge pion khorangi ting dish dungre ting lane ani nganzu changwa ta jira so de ra odi ting di khodu jamba ani ta desk go gap thes hama go gap and pat ma kyuni do ya ta labda pu gi chasanch labda ma gyuchi ani labda di valley nang lo le yorwa ani odine ya sa thosa thanda ka train la sa jure on de la gyuni ta ka train di this thowa yosa ani safety wora on del dogore and dine ni ma ji ni ji ka train la gu chulo gather min do tagachi and ga me wara ji na labda la pha lo ta odin de sa jure particular na nga particular shani nga jela dharamsala chimbera dharamsala la pere ani ondi gi lo dela actually particular gi thanda bs sangbudi chu lo ni that labda da gi gen da dige ta thuni ka train la chin sarwa nyone jakpuchi she yine chulo lepche ani bad thata chisu labda da labda khora gangzam pe okere. So anyway, the danger lapta lana dinde dojra. Yine tharin santa badigul di khare TCV John tara on de la peche ani pe yabu shu chado. So ni chungkung do di on di che dini nga luchup shila ari la pe yi tanda nang mi di to rejoin my mom, who had already moved to the States. Ani so luchip sila ni nga arila public high school chi ani dine college ki thanda ta application thuzule di zambala ta khal apply chigo do samlo stango do khal chisare hagu menda be ngamta do ani Harvard la apply chi shai ra Harvard tula labtala chugre samaso yine ta apply machina ani chugmarwa ta onde chini yang apply chi share ani tabiya chila chuni so Harvard la chi English literature jai dine so labda turns hadu zambala nga thangbude lo ni de chega suma simsi thanda tunju khan kyanza hagu na khanshi thanda Office of Tibet yura nyama New York la yure thanin sa Washington DC la tunju la legashi thanda special assistant to His Holiness the Dalai Lama's representative to the Americas. So the Tunjugi minion, I was the representative's minion, but it was a great job, and I learned a lot. Tengarang ne lapta da jidang ni chundu ne ing zo di ta dung la ing shuye ani lega di ta chapsi lega do chayorwa yine nigi my original interest I guess was always literature ani lega chishu para le ta machine chikchina lapta lo gone pashto na yabudu samnera so I started looking at grad schools ani thanda Columbia la MFA la na Master of Fine Arts so the thanda fine arts ta writing literature art contemporary ne wondi gi fine arts la kya shimju chiye yore yang fine arts la kya practice chiye yorwa ani ta ni ingzo di ngara tingi thoza to be a writer to be writing odi inza ani ta MFA la ta di ani Columbia la apply chiche tsuni ani Columbia la the writing the literary translation odi jangbai on the yeah ani odi du do chigla labda the ma the odin de thuji chigla ngara thonang chi khar chungsla na 지단에 딱 미리기네레 롱바이네레 직 망부질라 딱 대빈데 그래서 랍들 대망불로거라 anthology 인 망부여레 collection 딱 그래 이제 Northern Anthology of American Literature 라 양나 Northern Anthology of English Literature Indian Literature 아니 호딘제 다 collection 촉두인지라 디 만주 literature yin라니 직 writer 된주 이네레 롱예 된주 이네 직 포와시니 주주서르지 아니 딱 만주 별발라 뷰낭라다 요레데 아니 인지낭라다 딘데로 직 메와 통체 아니 다 직치나 오딘데로 직 탑시시나 간지도 삼스와 아니 당부 고조데 잠바 테스틱 태종께서 가질라나 of course like I was nobody yine yamasta dizambara in the writer da 직 nyengapa in the mangbujik ngare ngosembresha ngare rokparesha ani 당부들이야 아니 다 록바다 참바디게라 approach 딘데로 체나 간데도에 그냥 주슈치기베 오딜라도 아니 상메기 오 YindaYin 데다 빼야고도스라 그냥 치다 안즈 베타 차시링기라니 encourage his와 so 아니 on this anthology the one to start so that's how I started ani ta thande chala nga mutini ya nga thanda inde nyenga som ya zo tharin san tingsanga zong gang la tapshi shiye ani mutuni ta ngaraya lega yorwa 오디게 제대 시신바이 레갈라나다 non-profit 레가 이마 임버레지나 treasury of lives 라니 촉바주레 혼디 탄다 Pubegi biography, right? It's basically an online biographical encyclopedia of Tibet, Inner Asia, and the Himalayan region. Rinchen kyan odi chikne chiyona. On the la Pubegi bio da inde mangbuji kyan zo lawyer yore. Ani treasuryoflives.org online chinche tana digre. Ani tharin sa. Treasury of Lives yeah, you guys should go ahead and read Lobsang Pinzola Lungpa's biography. It's a very interesting guy. Quran and the life of Miller by Yora, Miller be namtar injina guare, and the nation that Chale Mangbuna and you should read it. And Tharisa Nielega and the BDRC Lani Buddhist Digital Resource Center. rinchen wadi chikne ro chinara on di BDRC gita legazo di khare lawara jina nangbe peja yorwa nangbe peja da nangbe text kha ta khang mangmang chi nyar sab che online la scan chi ani ta bat zamling la tharbel che ani peja mangbu shu chikta bat inde phu gi gomba ningba da chi go dine peja ningba kha ji yorwa go dine mangbu ji yore ani dige changma it's open access and available online ani can interest your regina tadara rinjin can tanda BDRC kaji di chikton to serve library oh tanda treasury de desha
alle ngas refresh this show
But yeah, I really encourage you guys to look at both resources because they are online for free and there's so much information in here that has to do with your history and heritage. Rinchen kya on BDRC direra mastela thanda diore this scroll down to origina search BDRC's library khonzula this thing it was so can search nang la ra gendun chumpe la ni chu da GENDUN gendun CHOPHEL
CHOPHEL
Chichinisha di to but on the search chichurajina oh can la wa go ne search sawaji yana English la ni ma gyu da wa de la ra wa last option chi dwa gindu chumbe can so kunyu yewe the pebegi kare first modern historian Tepter Karpo lani pegi that maybe we can call it the first modern history of Tibet. I don't know. It's such a huge achievement. Odige council, yeah. Ani they chik this guy they'll click my chit and they march him regina rinche.
Okay, that's sure. You must live in there.
I did not live in there. I like my ran when they click chiva regina ra. In a search gone chiva regina pedep gashi jitungre ani odige council lawyer yore can diction council p kande me hago me in a council pamasama law yugre they should know dinde resource yore pejutaya yores so yeah tandi chala ngare lega data writing da ani nyambuta non-profit lega ni nyambu chede yu ani darangi
Tuje na aja tuje che ni ngoje rab da rimba chungso ra ondi na lo neta pugu dunzo thanda thiwa mangbu jore ni azdi kan la tuje mang sang na ya ga ser ra ondi ani zu thanda ta lobju ki kujam nang lo la thangbu de ani dechin la re sha dechin la khrang go zu che ni su phangrim chi ne ang zu thiwa tang na ra
Tastele aja digila nyeming la tenzi de chen nga tholo blorim hoda
dechin khrang ke di shira chebu shira go mindu da khari che na
ya hoda
ta ko do
okay Tastele aja digila nyeming la tenzi de chen nga tholo blorim nyo la dai and thering YindaYin gi lobtu chap chene thyo kashi ji kuryan nge chewa thangbo di aja kira tigyo di ngarang logyo mang chewa di phe dang pheba gi jawa yege kyangya resha di chene aja kira pheba yimbe kengi kira yigi tigyo de la shuken chungsuwa ani di membe susu minse nanglo la kira zombabo chikcha la kira kandes dang sugi simchu parso and in English is some, if not most of your works that I read relate to Tibet and Tibetans. How do you think that your identity as a Tibetan plays a role in your writing and edits? And what inspired you to become a writer and editor?
So re zo dita nga phebaji yin bechani wondi ni ta chik zomda digela shugin yorwe yo marwe la jra shu yang na shugin khari cha de yore dita ta nga rengi khare nganji phame lorgu lungbe lorgu phebe ne ta odige chazangi nga reng ngare khal somri ra ta khari thi ma thi che ra on de la shugin pe chimbu ji thep do zo chik ta chidan ne dung lai ding pe ke chimbu da ani powerful lai ra shu chimbu thong bu do can me ji la ke ji she go yuna case to present che go yuna ra zo di kyangi doom di ta chik anjirwa honde la keba sugu do samgu do ani zoji ta khardula na ngazu phebe dung di ngaranzu phebagi 시에토나 약슈로와 ngazu phebe dung mangbushi mixegi ta chik nganzu phame mitoda nganzu phame gi ta nganzu bubu mo mitho jera kuzu mangbu jik ta phe sure dine zenju la yung kangye mangbu ji the yo re ani wodi gi lo dewe lu thukju de nang lo la dung mangbu ji la yo re ra ale ta peja yang je ne mangbu ji tat khora thola chimba yo re inje destroy chagyo jik gomba dige torgyo ra manzu history mangbo jik la yo ra ani mixe gi manzu phame mi do da dige ta jik khunzu gi lega do di chenju la lebie da dine chenju la ta jik community shine sawa jik bil chiye hodin de ro jra ani ta nganzu lega khunzu gi ta bugu yo ra nganzu generation gi lega zo jik har thongu do la na ta chenju la khunzu gi jik in the base to shisa yakbu ji ting yo re ani ta odi ga lang ngan zu gi la kharchi thu do min do ra ani mixe gi ta ngaran zu do jina ta nga writing la in yo re odin de in disam bala ni la ga chik chi thu ye ji ta nyama gi la gyo gi history da chik yo ra dung da lo gi odi ge mangbu ji ya chu chik recover chi ye wodinde rojila wodinde chi geta role do ju thonggudo wodinde nganzu mi do di ta dinde chitube ta khare sanir chigla lewa do ju thonggudo ra ani shenda chi de ta nga jinju la ki kyo rete phe la de zambala 중두 내 nhiều 다 어디 가서 직진주 지속이 코유더라 어디 인도 잠발라 다그 이게 다른 거 쉬우래 가서 다 랩사 요 말에 이내래 어디 nhiều 소리에 줘라 아니 원디 다 그래 즉 표다 나랑 para 나랑 personally 게기 connection 줘 말에 원디 I guess writing and literature. Writing is a way for me to interrogate that connection, and to sustain that connection. Yes. The kangi second part did nga PJJ sha ta kayo mare tiwa shenda di karire.
Just le ngewing la tinchi nga Ft.Tenzin nga thanda YindaYin yarga lobjala nga thanla ba ji ni chiwadi kain la na aja de like crown chumba bo ji be sha shine kanyi dinde khande je so ani kanyi gzo donglen khande nai andi ma se crown chum da yinga da andi mangbu chinan du YindaYin je la crown gi dinde yargi khande tangyu na
강이다 딘들라 디셈바 tangi
아니 인지나라 유시나 yeah 인지나라 시나 could you share some obstacles you faced while writing and how did you overcome these obstacles and how do you improve your writing on a daily basis?
Okay, thank you. Actually first I now have remembered the second part of the earlier question, and actually I would like to address it because it's important to me. When the tiwadi nga zum tie da dendelagic in kandes lesson influence kari shuki kande tapso dendero shra chidane da 중다 된절 가우슈 유두 잠발라 오디네 슈킨 칭부지 태그라 이네 specific influences youra I think ji college la lapte library la yudu zambare Ft.Tenzin gi nyenga je thonso when it rains in Dharamsala la jure Dharamsala la chawa bhabdus ra when it rains in Dharamsala, raindrops wear boxing gloves. Thousands of them come crashing down into my room. I really felt like I was back in Dharamsala. It just brought Dharamsala back to me with such startling clarity And then the other thing was I realized, oh, like we can write about that too. So 준주기 nga dombe nga ratsram domba jaya norbu kunzu changma they're very significant influences to me. Dene tanda dene nga chiwa khari lengya
제가 딜링은 지금 그냥 좀더 얘가 지난주 강의 간제 강의라는 difficulties, obstacles. 아니 그냥 모든 저 간제 더 놀래는 게나.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nga tie la pegale pegale thig the shoe gorgi ra so ta so the yeah go to ye la pe khakudo the I guess the main thing is I just have to realize that 당부 딱 가리 튀어라지네 it's just going to be horrible. Yeah, it's gonna be horrible, but I don't have to show it to anyone, right? Like that's just my secret piece of bad writing that no one ever has to see, and then on that piece of like the first terrible draft, I just rewrite and rewrite and rewrite it, and then at some point it becomes good. That's how you write your college essay, right? Like 뒤에 두스타도 lela the whole time 뒤가 주대서 빽하고도 yeah, I find it so difficult, and I really, yeah, most of the time I really kind of like it's painful. Sometimes it's fun, but most of the time it is actually painful. What I like is like once I have written something, then it's great. That like then you feel really proud. You feel really good about yourself. You're like, oh, you've produced something, you've created something. So yeah, and I'm sure, yeah, most of you guys have the same difficulty with writing, and yeah, don't just write it and then like rewrite something. That's how you overcome the obstacle, rewriting.
드지아자 교양기념 용배 개주부 통수하니 마음이 던지게상이 털럽로니와다이 아니 대화대 말한 게 삼문아 대박이 주속라 중위 대화 여주 내가 안zo where like the humanitarian field these kitchen보다 통매주도 지기도 아니 수수파마이나 부기 중위라 대화 the ing연아 간디스 파마기 부라 잡견양거나. So in English would be like, in my opinion, in the Tibetan community, the humanitarian field is not as credited as other career paths. So as a parent, how can you support your child if he or she were to pursue that passion or career?
So the Pamaden's humanities that the Gilas in the Tong Mewata Mare Nisamlumindo the arila humanities feel now doni dinejik choya bujike thugre mare ra will you be able to make a good living or not? Kajin of course chenda jidani nga zu pebe history now tawrejina so the only people that we know are people from the humanities. The Tangdong Gebo was an engineer, but Korai, like he was really famous because of his operas, right? Also hugely significant in the humanities. Humanities la Tonda Yore Samgudo, Tayineo, Tandishala, Arila, how can you make your livelihood, right? I think Pama 파마다 지단에 미겐바다 직 하고고에 maybe 직 토나치고에라 they should be aware of their children's interests. Like if you are interested in something, then you will be able to do well if you pursue your interest. Mare, you will find some creative way. You will be able to be more creative while going down that path. So chik lam ing mewa chila dora jina. Then it's like you're just banging your head against the wall, right? So yeah, the interest kari yu mayu da dela tona chi vacation bresha.
So tutti chiede di là ani naming tenti chi ni ani tulip lorim tangbu dai ani ta nganzu gi da tiwa tama di ani krang shin lopchung chin de bu den la lapcha yamena lamden kari ani intinang na gyuna what advice would you give to those who want to pursue a similar career or path as you?
Kichishudi, don't be afraid of rejection. You will get rejected. I have gotten rejected from, applications and fellowships. And like, the thing is, you won't get anything if you don't try. Don't be afraid of rejection. Rejection is just a part of life. And it'll help you get better. Right? I think, keep reading. You just learn. Okay, historian, like whoever, a philosopher, they're really spending like it's 10 years of thinking in one book. And it is that reading is just the best way to access all this knowledge that is in the world, that is at your fingertips if you will just read that book. Keep reading.
Lesson. Tutti chiede di là.
그치나 캔스 상마 되게 배우다. 캔스 티와 되게 like 그 코니 배가고 총서.
So, ani aja lagi tujuh tenci ani nganzola lam tuengi ani lopten nang la pei tujuh nang shuai ani nin ki lopten da gelada pama changman 찹시네 니기 닝 탁반에 tujuh shuai tujuh nang aja digila.
그치나 아니 예년에 닝 탁반에 YindaYin la tu치나 쉐이 오늘 YindaYin기 내가 빼야부치다. I mean, look at you guys. Such great projects. 빼야도.
Lausa aja tujena ani lobdu number sequence thiwa 30 chewa ta ani changma ge da dela aja ge woni link ke chumbu den pe mangbo ji son son ani changma la phendo yong we ge rewa ye ani ta nga zu ge ta da thaja ga la ta nga di ni chamsha yi ani nga zu na mu thune so ra